Hey friend, welcome back to another edition of the Friday Show. Today we're talking about another set of Bluetooth and active noise canceling headphones, the Linner NC90s. Well, my name's Oliver, and on this channel I like to talk about audio for video as well as video production in general, and many of you know I love headphones. I've done plenty of headphone reviews on this channel. I have an absurd amount of headphones that are in my personal collection. Well, often I get offered to review products by startup headphone manufacturers, usually companies out of China that are trying to launch their product up on a Amazon site. They're, doing microphones and headphones and stuff. Typically I pass them by, it's not my thing, but this company, Linner, took me by surprise. I decided I wanted to get a pair of these, and they sent them to me free of charge as a gift, but they didn't ask for a biased review. They just wanted me to give my thoughts about their product, the NC90s. They make in-ear and over-ear and on-ear headphone products. Linner does have a California office, but they are out of China, and they just started in 2016, I believe, so they're only a few years old. When I took a peek at the specs of these headphones, I wanted to try them immediately, so they came in the mail, and here we go. First of all, my goodness, are they sexy. They are good looking cans. They've got this really fresh and modern look. Their logo is really fresh and modern. They've got 32 ohms of impedance. They charge with a USB. The noise reduction is rated at 35 decibels. Frequency range 20 to 20 like normal, 10 to 40 if you get the headphone cable. They do connect via Bluetooth or the 3.5 millimeter audio jack, and they amplify ambient sounds as well as make phone calls. So when you open the box of these things, you'll get the Linner NC90s in just a glorious, wonderful packaging. Great job, Linner, on your packaging. I think this was phenomenal. So what's in the box? It does come with the NC90s, and man, they are just packaged in here so nice and pretty. It came in a form-fitted little cut piece of foam. You pull them out, there's little foam pieces within the actual ear cups themselves. I mean, just really, really nice packaging. I so appreciated that. You pull them out, you pull out a little black box underneath everything that has the audio cable as well as a charging cable and a really nice slick suede carrying case. When I get a pair of headphones, I always ask those same three questions anytime I get a headphone or a mic. How does it sound? How does it function? And of course, what does it cost? So how does it sound? Well, first we have to talk about categories. Are these professional headphones? Are they meant for mixing, open back type thing? They're definitely not that. They're closed back, but they're not passive. They can be used passively. They're Bluetooth headphones. They're for consumers. They're not for monitoring out in the field, although you could use them for that if you needed to, but I wouldn't recommend it. So they're consumer level headphones. So let's do apples to apples, and we're not going to compare them to my DT770 Pros or my HD650s or even the HD280s, even though I listen to all of those in my headphone test. I always do a test with all my headphones just to get my bearings of the sound, because sound is somewhat subjective. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. But here's the deal. For consumers, they sound good. I mean, really good. As good as the Sony WH-1000X Mark IIs. Not quite as good as the Bose. I got more natural sound from the Bose than the Sonys even when I tried them out the other day at Target. Definitely better than Beats, but way better than many of the consumer-grade headphones that I've tried in my day. Now, let's talk about the sound. There is a lot of crunching in the low mids. You can tell that it's quite tuned, meaning that the bass and the treble have been boosted. They're not naturally there, but they are boosted, just like, any sort of more inexpensive headphones. But these were really, really good. They sounded great for being $100. So sound quality, I give that 5 out of 5 stars for its price point. That's just completely winning. They sounded better than the headphones that I reviewed last week, those MPOWs, which were really good for their price point. Strip away all the Bluetooth and all the electronics from these, they may cost $40 to $50. So definitely up there with the Sonys. That's really impressive to me how they sounded. Now, how do they function? Bluetooth connection was flawless. I never had any cutouts. I could walk 30 to 40 feet away before I had a real issue. Inside, I could probably walk 20 feet away, different walls, different rooms, that kind of thing. Very standard. Did not have any cutting out that happens when you have a Plantronics or something like that, at least for me. I get cutting out with those less high-end, if you will, headphones. Connects really easily to your phone. Does take phone calls, and it has a good microphone in there for you to talk on the phone if you like that sort of thing. But when you're connected to Bluetooth, you can hit the noise cancellation button. And this is active noise canceling. This isn't just isolation, although they do isolate you. The noise cancellation works really well for the cost. It has 2 levels. It has medium and high. When you're on high, it does change the way the music sounds. I think it makes the music sound better, which was interesting to me. But all in all, the noise canceling really impressed me. All you gotta do is press press that button and you're good to go. Then again, if you want to hear the noise around you, put your hand over the top of the ear cup on the right side and boom, you've got your ambient sound being piped in, quieting down the music you're listening to so you can hear exactly what's going on in the world around you. Huge, high-end features for a $100 set of cans. Which brings us to our last point. How much does it cost? Currently on Amazon, as of December 7th, 2018, they're $95.99 over there on Amazon. And there is a link below, which is an affiliate link that will take you to the Amazon site if you want to buy them for someone you love for Christmas. Someone who wants an upgrade in their headphones. Somebody who wants good sound and good function and noise canceling but doesn't want to spend $350. Go buy these. I can't recommend these Linners enough. I mean, just the way they function. Like, you turn them on, it connected immediately. Like, right away, it connected to my Bluetooth. The Sonys take longer to connect than these did, which is super cool. So then I grabbed something groovy I want to listen to, which, you know, I've been really grooving on this recently. Up on the noise canceling, noise reduction high. I mean, just like really rich sound. The way I could, the way I can describe the sound of these is like thick and rich and juicy. It's like they just have a lot to them, these drivers. Now, there's really no way to spec that out and say, hey, this is going to sound better than anybody else, but they just sound really nice. And I compared them to my DT770 Pros. I compared them to the HD650s, and those sound different. I mean, they sound more, obviously much more space, much more real clear and realistic high-end versus like a tuned high-end, if that makes any sense to you. Meaning that the drivers have the ability to reproduce those sounds, those frequencies naturally. Where these don't quite get that high, but you can tune it. You can like put a shelf on it and like make it kind of appear to be better. That's definitely going on here, but gosh, these things are just freaking good, man. What up? I was like, who's this creeper over here?
I was just waiting until you were trying to finish your thought before I like
Dude, it's all good, man. I respect that. So again, I mean, there is no way to empirically categorize sound quality other than, okay, it can send out up to 20 kilohertz, or it's got a higher impedance, or the size of the driver. I mean, all those specs, they do hold some weight in whether or not it's quality, but there's just no way to empirically say this headphone is good because X, Y, Z. There is an element of subjectivity every time you listen to audio coming from anything. So I'm not gonna say these are empirically better than a $350 pair of Sony WH-1000X Mark IIs. I know that's a mouthful, but I'm going to say that they're freaking good, and at least they're neck and neck when it comes to audio quality, even to Bluetooth functionality. These pair to my phone quicker than the Sonys. They are always ready to pair immediately. The noise reduction isn't quite as good as the Sonys, and the Sony has adaptive noise reduction. These don't have any of that. But again, look at the difference in cost. $100 for the Linner NC90s. $350 for those Sonys. $350 for the Bose Quiet Comforts. $350 for the Beats by Dre. All that to say, I'm so impressed. I was really excited to make this review because it's just like the first time I've been sent a product that I actually would really recommend to my friends and family. I mean, if you're looking for Christmas gift ideas, use the link below. Go buy a pair of Linner NC90s and give it to someone in your life who'd be interested in Bluetooth headphones that are hands-free calls that they could use to listen to music, podcasts, you know, silence out the audio on the train, on the plane. I don't know why I said train, maybe subway, if you live in like Chicago or New York City. So thank you again, Linner, for believing in me, sending them out. So appreciate you. That's all for this week. I'm sick of asking people to subscribe. I think that's hokey as hell. So how about you just enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time.